I've said before that sometimes all a movie needs to do it needs to have an idea, and it needs to impress you a few times over the course of the 90 minutes. And this movie does exactly that. There are probably three or four set pieces that are all distinct, that drive the story forward, that reflect where the main character is at and where the story is at that point. Each one of them is memorable and distinct, and has its own place in the movie. This does what I want from an action movie, right? This is not a horror movie. This is an action comedy with a coat of horror paint on it.
Oh, I didn't know you held this on such high regard. Like, I knew you liked it, but
The first fight scene where the cult members are kind of trying to snatch Asia out of her bed, right? And she knows they're coming, and so she's prepared. And after an initial struggle, she pretends to hide in the closet, and they think they've got her cornered. But the reason she's in the closet is because that's where she kept her guns. And then there's a mattress fight in this.
yeah.
Like, how many movies have a mattress fight? I'm mostly looking at this from, what is this movie trying to do? Does it achieve that, and do I like that? And the answer to all three is yes. This knows what it wants to do, and it achieves that. It's exactly the kind of experience it wants to be. It's equal parts John Wick, Old Boy, and Tarantino, like Kill Bill, that sort of thing, right? Like, it's like those are three major influences on this, and there's others too. It just realizes that through the visual design and how things are shot, and how the fight scenes are choreographed, including the degree to which they're stylized and heightened. They're not simply just cool stuff on screen, right? This is not just CGI vomit. It just goes on from there, right? Like, there's the dinner hall scene where the room is completely dark, and there's a giant window, and I forget if there's a spotlight or if it's like the moonlight that comes in, but she stands in the middle of the room, and that's the only place that is illuminated, and she's standing there with an axe, barefoot, in a t-shirt with an axe, and it's the only thing you can see, and these cultists come out of the shadows. You can barely see them until they attack her. As the scene progresses, she sets her axe on fire by tying like a rag that's been doused in gasoline or lighter fluid or something. And every time she kills or destroys something, it catches on fire, and that is the lighting of the scene. And by the end of it, her rage has spread to the point where the entire thing is lit up and you can see everything, which is basically like I'm now in like high school essay mode again, but it's kind of her rage exposing the truth of what's going on. Like, it starts in darkness and ends in flames. I'm sorry, that's storytelling.
I
And if you give me
still
2 more minutes, I can tie this to any topic you want, by the way. But let's start there.